was originally going to do a different video this week. I actually got really close to finishing it, and then the news hit. Halo Infinite's not going to have co-op for campaign in any capacity, no online or split screen. And it will not have Forge at launch either. According to 343, this is so they can get the game out this holiday, and then those two features will come in Season 2 for co-op, Season 3 for Forge. Each season is 3 months long. Quick math. 3 months for co-op, 6 months for Forge. At minimum. Of course, assuming those things don't get delayed even further, which is very possible. So I just want to quickly share some brief thoughts on this. Halo 5 launched with no social modes, no big team battle, no Forge, no split screen, which we never got added to Halo 5's campaign or multiplayer. And that was 6 years ago. Whatever happened to this game in development, I really do feel and empathize with the developers. Clearly, there's been some horrendous mismanagement and some horrendous lack of direction. And maybe that's getting fixed now, I can't say. We all saw it from the outside, all the directors leaving, etc., etc. Clearly, there was a shakeup, probably making this development the worst Halo development since Halo 2. But that doesn't stop this from hurting and sucking. Forge and co-op aren't the most, popular used modes or anything, really. I honestly almost never touch Forge, other than to mess around in it for a little bit, just for fun. But co-op is integral to the Halo campaign experience. Now, they don't give us any real reason why co-op isn't in. And maybe if we had seen the campaign before this announcement, we would feel differently. But we don't really know how big this campaign is and why co-op isn't in. It's honestly very disappointing in the delivery, because they kept saying this is a live service game. So, okay. Does that mean you just can't launch the game with all the content? I remember in an interview a few weeks back, Phil Spencer said something along the lines of, "Oh, well, people like Sea of Thieves now. Sea of Thieves had its best month ever, so, sometimes it's okay with these games to not have a full launch." I'm a huge Sea of Thieves fan. I despise how that game launched. Halo shouldn't be we'll fix it later game. Especially for the second time in a row. 3 times if you count Master Chief Collection. But this is where we are. So we're in a situation where they can either A, delay the game till these features are ready and implement them, or B, launch the game before these are ready and then add them later. I see a lot of people online saying, option B, that's the one to go with. I don't care. Who cares about Forge? I just want to play some multiplayer and some campaign. I see a lot of people saying, who even cares about co-op? Everyone would rather have single-player campaigns anyway. But honestly, it's just disappointing because we've waited a very long time. And I'm not going to sit here and say, 343 is the devil or anything. I get it. This is one of the worst development processes in the history, probably, of video games. And not to mention they had to deal with COVID on top of whatever terrible management they had. Clearly, these developers really care about this project, and I played it. The technical test was great. The game feels great. It looks great. But it's just another notch in the long list of disappointments. As the Halo fanbase, there's nothing we can really do. We just kind of have to deal with the hand that is given to us. So, thanks for tuning in. Most of my uploads aren't this lazy. And Herb out.